Now set a trap. The station's your base.
Hey guys, and welcome back to Battlefront Updates and some more tips and tricks for Star Wars Battlefront 2, because today I wanted to talk about the best loadout, in my opinion, after patch 1.2. And big thanks to Austin for suggesting me to test this out during one of my live streams. So you might have heard that there is currently a glitch from the previous patch, which is that all attachments that somehow rely on cooling power, whether it's decreasing or increasing cooling power, currently don't work properly. So some weapons will fire longer than normal and some weapons will fire shorter than normal, which means that there's basically been a bunch of unplanned nerfs and buffs to different weapons. But it also seems to affect the fire rate on some weapons, because the DC-15LE, the second blaster on the heavy class, has had explosive shot, well, since the launch, but before patch 1.2 it actually reduced the fire rate whenever you use the explosive shot, which balanced it out basically. But after this patch and this current bug, the explosive shot no longer overheats faster and no longer fires slower, which means that this weapon is an absolute beast, as you can see here and in the intro when I obliterated Palpatine in a couple of seconds. So this weapon is, in my opinion, right now the best weapon. But again, there's other things you can test out, like now using the blurg with the explosive shot might be viable due to this bug. And some of you might be wondering, why are you promoting a bug? And well, the simple reason is that most people are already using this weapon in the game, and if you go to Reddit you will see top posts about it. So I just feel like it's fair that you should all know why people use it and why it's so good, because this will be nerfed eventually. Hopefully through a server patch very soon, and if we're unlucky we might have to wait a month to the next client patch. But nevertheless, if you want to try it out while it's possible, do so, because it is a lot of fun, I won't deny that. And you only need to get 150 kills with the DC-15LE to unlock the explosive shot, which didn't take me too long. So what about the overall loadout? What am I using? Well, the explosive shot and the reduced recoil for the DC-15LE. But in terms of star cards, I wanted to go for something that could make the heavy replace the officer basically. You might know that the officer has kind of been the go-to class if you just want to get points as fast as possible with the battle command, officer's presence and bounty hunter. But I think I might actually have beaten that now with the heavy, and this is the loadout I'm currently using. Bounty hunter, obviously, because it gives you increased battle point rate. So if you're not too interested in getting a lot of battle points on the heroes, you can swap that out for whatever you want. And secondly, the defender, which also gives you a bunch of score and battle points when you take damage. And this is of course then boosted by using the improved combat shield. This is all personal taste though. I think Austin suggested using the barrage, and I've seen like tons of different loadouts where people use other stuff. But I've found that the combat shield is really helpful, and a lot of times I survive a battle because I use that shield. Just make sure that you crouch at the same time so they can't shoot you in the feet. However, keep in mind that with this explosive shot you actually do damage people through the shield, so you won't be safe against explosive shot DC-15LEs, and if you see someone using the shield, well, just shoot them with the explosive shot. But this is the loadout that I found worked the best for me if I just wanted to go purely for killing people and getting as much battle points as fast as possible. And I did manage to get the hero really quick a couple of times thanks to this loadout, because it is possible to take on multiple enemies at once, both because you have the shield and because you do splash damage. And another tip I can give you when you do have explosive shot, like with anything that has splash damage, is to get the higher ground. And no, it's not just a meme, it does actually help, because if you fire at someone from above, you will have a massive advantage. If you do miss the shot, it will still hit the ground and deal splash damage, but if you shoot someone from below and you miss the shot, but well, then you will not deal splash damage on them. So it's pretty simple. Using anything with splash damage from above does make you more effective. But yeah, I think that is all you really need to know about my favorite loadout in Battlefront 2 right now. There might be some other things that I haven't found yet. This is the weapon I've seen most people using as well, but due to the fact that that bug affects a lot of weapons, I'm sure there might be a few other golden weapons that people haven't figured out how good they are yet. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. And if you enjoyed these type of kind of tips and tricks videos, make sure to drop a like on the video. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, may the force be with you.